Hello everyone, this is Brian from Stampin' Up, and I'm here to show you a bundle I think you're going to go cuckoo for. It's the Cuckoo for You bundle. Now, the bundle includes the Cuckoo for You stamp set. This stamp set features 17 individual stamps. Most of them help you customize your clock, and there are a few sentiments that extend to almost any occasion. Time spent with friends is time well spent. Time to celebrate. Miss you all the time. I'm cuckoo about you. The bundle also includes the Cuckoo clock dies. There are 13 dies in the set, and most of them coordinate with one of the stamped images. Please note that while there is a stamped hand for your clock and a die for the clock, those two images do not coordinate. They'll just give you different looks of your hands. And there's one mystery die I will show you in just a minute. But first, let me show you the true magic that happens when you bring the stamp set and dies together. You get a beautiful project like this. But wait, there's something special. If I take the bottom of the clock right here and push up, cuckoo, cuckoo. Let me show you how this feature works right here. The first step is I'm going to stamp out the parts of the clock that I want to use. And then I am going to bring in my dies. Now, the one magic special die I told you about is this one right here. Now, it has two hearts on it. Those hearts won't actually, there's one on top and there's one on the bottom. Let me show it to you right here on the black. Those won't actually cut. They're to help position it on the clock. And what that's going to do is it's going to put some inserts in so that I can have that cool door feature happen on top. So I'm going to line up the hearts, and then I would line up my other dies as I see fit. I'm also going to want to use this die right here. That is going to be the actual door mechanism that goes through. And then when they come out of your die cutting machine, you're going to have the clock, and it will have an insert on top and one on bottom. And then for contrast, I just put this one on a different color. And now with this piece, you're going to want to stamp it after you cut it. And the stamp is this little arrow. And the reason for that is so that when your card recipient gets your card, they will know it does something and they will be able to push up on it. I'm going to fold that along the score lines. Now, just a tip right here, you'll see there's a small valley embossing line in there. Instead of folding into the valley, you want to do a mountain fold outside of the valley. And that's because there's also a small scored line right on top. And that, when you move the door up and down, is what's going to allow it to bend open and closed. So just a tip to make sure it is that you'll get the most success out of that. So I folded this along the score line, and then I've adhered the two sides together. That's going to give me a little more sturdiness. I'm going to go in from the top, and then just to get the base of the door, I'm just going to tip it side to side. I'm going to flip this over, and then I don't want to bend this piece. I'm just going to try and round it to push that through the bottom slot right there. And then when I push up, it has a door. That's pretty adorable, if I do say so myself. And then I can add an actual door right there with a little bit of adhesive. So when that's finished, again, it's going to give you something like this. So by itself, the stamp set provides a great way for you to employ your favorite watercolor techniques. Plus, you can choose various images to give your clock a different seasonal look. When you combine it with the die, you can create a timeless masterpiece. Let me show you one other sample. This one doesn't have the open door closed feature if you don't want to use that, but still is pretty amazing. Now, if you have indeed gone cuckoo for this bundle, contact your demonstrator. If you don't have a demonstrator, you can find one by visiting our website. Thanks.